Your health, this applies to you, Chris Tomer, because it affects of course, the weather affects this. Allergy season is here. In addition to sneezing and congestion, many people experience itchy, watery eyes. So how can those allergies affect your eyes? John Peterson, an optometrist from the VSP Network, is here with a look this morning. Good to see you, doctor.
Thank you.
This is a tough time of year for a lot of people, and they might not immediately know that what they have is allergies.
That's correct. A lot of the symptoms can mimic other conditions, particularly dry eyes or other eye infections.
What do you see mostly? You see people who are watery, they're itchy. How do you know, and what do you advise them about allergies?
So I think the itching and watering are really good signs that you're probably having some allergies. As I said, they can mimic other conditions, but if you're a chronic allergy sufferer and you're having other systemic allergy symptoms, there's a good chance that that's what's going on and should be treated that way.
You know what's interesting though is I've never had allergies, and more often in the last few years I have people come to me, or even myself, and you go, I've never had allergies, but all of a sudden my eyes are watering, so it can come on people pretty quickly.
That's absolutely right. I see that every year. I see a different group of people that come in with allergies. I think there's my usual allergy sufferers that I see every fall and every spring, and I think there's this group of people that come in when something is different in the air. If we have a really mild, really serious, really hard winter, I think that changes what blooms.
Okay, so let's talk about what you can do about it, and I think we have a graphic on how to help people. The first thing you say is limit your exposure to the pollen or high pollen count days.
Yeah, absolutely. And so days that if you're suffering from this, if you can stay inside or decrease the amount of air moving through wherever you're working or living.
And then also you talk about washing your face after being outside, trying to get that pollen off. Can you really do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Washing your face, washing your hands.
Okay, what else can you do? Cold compress?
So cold compresses don't make the allergies go away, but they're great for relieving the symptoms.
When your eyes are all swollen,
yeah,
right?
That's absolutely right.
Okay, don't rub your eyes, which is, of course, the first thing people do.
Yeah, so the body is basically overreacting to a condition. That's what an allergy is. And so when you're rubbing the eyes, you're just releasing more of those cells that your body has released.
What if you're a contact lens wearer and you have allergies?
So typically people who are suffering from severe allergies while they're wearing contact lenses decrease their wear time and sometimes stop wearing contact lenses during the allergy season.
So wear the glasses if you can. Wear your glasses.
It'll be more comfortable.
It'll be much more comfortable. Anything else? Over-the-counter eye drops are the things that you can buy to help relieve the symptoms? Yeah,
so I think the first thing, starting with just even something as simple as over-the-counter artificial teardrops, preservative-free over-the-counter teardrops are a great thing. There are over-the-counter allergy drops. There are a couple really good brands with that. And I think if you're not seeing any relief with that, you need to make sure you're seeing someone to get a correct diagnosis, and sometimes the prescription drops will help.
Is there something that you should look for when you're buying? I know you brought a couple of examples, but something that you should look for over the counter?
So I think these are examples of a couple artificial tears. These preservative-free ones, which are single-use vials, by not having the preservatives, you're going to have less irritation that can come from side effects of the drops themselves. And so these are great places to start, particularly with the preservative-free.
All right, thanks for coming in.
Thanks a lot.
We appreciate it. We know it's a tough time for a lot of people, but you get through it. All right, we're going to be back in just a minute.